And Malacañang assures that construction of additional classrooms, particularly in areas devastated by Super Typhoon Yolanda, will be fast-tracked. The palace also says it will leave the pay hike issue for teachers to the Legislative Department. Ignacio reports.
Malacañang directed the Philippine National Police to sustain the generally peaceful opening of classes and make it an all-year-round accomplishment.
Based on the reports that we have, the PNP chief has decided to have a more more police visibility in the streets, in the schools. If ever you don't see them, please let us know, because their instructions have been given to the police to be more visible in the streets, in the schools. Kung meron kayong hindi nakikita, just let us know. But again, there is yun talagang yan ang thrust ngayon ng ating kapulisan, to make sure that the people are in touch with the citizens and kung to action kaagad ang kanilang mga complaints.
Lizardo also assured that the government will address the need of additional classrooms. The Department of Education will determine the new classroom backlogs after the devastation brought by Killer Quake and Super Typhoon Yolanda. The Aquino administration fully completed the 2010 backlog of 66,000 classrooms this year.
The backlog that we were been mentioning about is the backlog of the 2010 backlog. So we have already fully completed, and in fact we are a bit more than the backlog that was the 2010 backlog that was present when we came in. Of course, you would understand that the student population is growing. So there were considerable damage from the typhoons that were incurred from the various typhoons that we experienced, and therefore the construction goes on.
Malacañang instructed the DepEd and the Commission of Higher Education to expedite the construction of more than 2,000 elementary and high school classrooms that were damaged by Yolanda. The Department of Budget and Management released the 7.5 billion pesos for the construction of new classrooms.
If it took some time, it was only for the concern, making sure that if a same event would happen again, our schools will be spared. And so, kumbaga, these are the birth pangs of making sure that resiliency when it comes to structures, when it comes to buildings, when it comes to schools, would be the basis for a better better structures. And so for that, it took some time. But now that it has been, I think it's been the process of being bidded out or na bid na. Hopefully, it will take. I understand. We really understand na talagang in the meantime muna, the students will be studying in structures which are not yet resilient. But we hope for their understanding. We will do as fast as we can expedite it to the full extent of how the law permits.
Meanwhile, Malacañang will let the legislation to address the request of salary increase of teachers due to salary standardization law.
This does not apply only to teachers lang, to all government employees. Kami ni Marie, yung for instance yung 30-month pay hinahati sa dalawa. Yung half of that pinibigay sa atin mid-year. Nangyari na po since last year or 2 years ago, ganun na rin ang ginagawa. Tapos yung isa pa rin siguro yung Christmas bonus ng teachers. Make sure na we make sure na on time na ibibigay. So we find ways to, within the bounds of the law, to make sure that we try ameliorate or alleviate the concerns of the teachers, and not just the teachers but all government employees.
For the People's Television, Ignacio.